Hey everybody, welcome to Magical Mythical Phoenix. My name is Eddie Phoenix, and today we're going to talk about the solutions to being a better extrovert. Let me explain. Okay, so everybody kind of pretty much knows what an extrovert is. An extrovert is somebody who is a thoughtful, very quiet individual who doesn't like to make a lot of contact with other people. Now, being an extrovert is not necessarily a bad thing, but a lot of people want to learn how to be a better people person or an extrovert. That's what an extrovert is. Somebody who is able to be in social situations and thrive. So this is a good subject because I know a lot of friends who are introverts and they don't like talking a lot, yet they want that interaction with other people that they typically do not get. So that's why I'm here to basically talk about it, because I want people to learn how to be a better extrovert. And here's how you do it. Number one, well, I don't really want to do a list today, so I'm just going to kind of talk about it. You want to get good at talking. I know this sounds really weird, and after watching my some of my episodes in my show, you guys pretty much know that I can talk for a long period of time without getting tired. So this is something that you might want to practice, because a lot of people see you by what you say. And if you say the wrong thing, they'll see you the wrong way. But if you say the right things, they'll see you in a good light. So what you want to do is make sure you learn how to speak well, and you want to make sure you don't talk the wrong way, because there is a certain way that you talk, especially in English. There is the right way that you want to speak. What do I mean by that? Well, let me show you some examples. Hello, my name is Eddie Phoenix, and I am so glad to be a part of this program, and I cannot wait to talk about some great, interesting subjects. And another example would be, hey, what's up, man? My name is Ed Phoenix. We're going to talk about stuff today, and you know what I'm saying? And we gonna and stuff like that. See, the bad example, you realize that I was really, you couldn't understand what I was saying. So you want to make sure that you want to open your mouth when you speak. You don't want to mumble like this. Mumbling like this is not a good idea. You want to make sure you hold your head up and you look the person eye to eye that you're speaking to, because that's very important. You want to keep that eye contact so they know what you're saying is a very, very serious thing. I have to do that all the time when I'm making these videos. I have to look right in the camera, and I have to make sure that you guys understand what I'm saying, and I keep you engaged. And engagement, that is an important part. Being a YouTuber, we have to deal with engagement all the time. We have to talk to the people who comment, and we have to look straight into the camera so that we are able to communicate this message to you effectively. YouTube and real life are not that far apart. You have to look straight in someone's eye, and you have to comment on people's comments. Just like you do in real life. You have to talk when someone else talks, answer a question when someone asks you one, and that is how you basically become a better extrovert. But also, here's a very important part. You want to stop thinking so much, because when you think too much, you end up coming up with these scenarios that aren't true, that aren't real, and then you start to get very emotional. Well, people don't like me, and I'm so lame, and well, they're not talking to me, so I guess they don't want to be my friend. Stop that. Stop doing that. Stop it. You don't want to do that. If they have not said that they don't want to be your friend, then don't assume that they don't want to be your friend. A lot of friendships have ended that way, and you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you keep an open mind at all times about who you're around, about what you're talking about, and you want to make sure that you don't block your own self from great relationships. And that is a very important subject. Do not block yourself from having great relationships, because you can do that being an introvert. You cannot do that. Very important, okay? I used to be a slight introvert, probably about middle school. I didn't talk a lot. I kept my head down. And when I did talk, I said the wrong thing. Now, being an adult, I pretty much learned how not to say the wrong thing all the time. Of course, I mess up sometimes. But how to be a better introvert is going to be in the next video. So make sure you take a look at that. But you got to make sure that you say the right things, because if you say the wrong things, people aren't going to want to listen to you. So that's very important to remember. You have to make sure that what you're saying is something people want to hear. You have to make sure that even if it's not something people want to hear, it's still interesting. You have to make sure that this stuff happens. And I think that a lot of my friends out there, anybody who's watching, or a lot of people I don't even know, if you're dealing with this situation, you got to make sure that when you wake up in the morning, you're ready to be that person, because you can't force yourself to be that person, but you can work on it. You can't do anything cold turkey. You can't quit smoking cold turkey, and you can't quit eating cold turkey. You got to do it with baby steps. It takes baby steps. So guys, make sure that if you are an introvert, that you try your very, very best to express yourself and be open and talk clearly, or speak clearly, I'm sorry, and mean what you say and say what you mean. That way you'll have some great friends, and you won't have to worry about who's going to be my friend and who's not, because people will like you and they will come to you. Okay? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for the opportunity of being on your computer screen. If you guys like me enough, please subscribe. I would love that. I would love to be a part of your family and you be a part of mine. Remember, YouTube is community, so we need to be neighbors. And if you subscribe, you'll be my neighbor. That'd be great. So please subscribe, like, share, comment, all of these things. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And my next video is going to be how to be a better introvert. So please keep up, and I hope you guys have a great day and a better tomorrow. I'll see you later.